Hey there, everyone. Chris Mack here, and today I want to talk about guilty pleasures, but not just any guilty pleasure, healthy guilty pleasures. I know there's a lot of things out there that can be a guilty pleasure that is not healthy, it's disruptive to yourself and to others. There are a lot of people who are very opinionated and entitled that think that their guilty pleasure should affect the rest of the world when really get over yourself kind of a thing. So, what I'm talking about is having a guilty pleasure that's for you, that doesn't affect anybody else. It's just you and your thing, and it's your way of kind of disconnecting whenever you need to. I feel like in this crazy world and in these times and things like that, we all need something that we can just kind of step away for a little bit. And for some examples of that are some people like to go fishing. I'm one of those. I don't get to do it as often as I would like to, especially with where I live now compared to where I've lived in the past. It's a little bit of a drive to actually get somewhere to go fishing. But my dad, growing up, his was building model cars. And my dad worked a lot of hours. He would work double hours one week and then have off the following week. So on a week, off a week. And because of that, his first day home, he would be dead to the world and just sleep. And then usually after being home and doing everything that he had to do at the house and things like that, his day before he would go back to work, that would be kind of like his unwind and reset day. And he would get a model car and he would build that one. Sometimes they were the pre-painted ones with the stickers. Sometimes they needed to be painted and he had the airbrush set and stuff like that. But pretty much you could tell that if back whenever of like kids played outside, pretty much if we'd come in the house and you could smell that faint scent of the plastic cement or the model paint, that dad was having his time and like whatever's bugging you right now, leave dad alone for like another hour and come back unless you're almost dead then but otherwise dad's taking his time to unwind and do what you got to do there. And one of the things I feel like I've been missing for the last couple of years, especially with how being in healthcare and dealing with 2020, enough said, and also working on several degrees. I've been in healthcare for a long time and have had to do a lot of reading for my degree and for my papers and for my dissertations and stuff like that. So one of the things that I've been missing has been reading. And reading for fun, though, reading fun books that are meant for me. I remember growing up that I was constantly reading. I constantly had a book in my hands. My godmother, who more or less raised me for the most part, she was constantly reading as well. And it was anytime I was over at her house, okay, we're heading to the library, let's go get something else. And I remember always reading Boxcar Children. Encyclopedia Brown was a huge one for me growing up. So yeah, stuff like that. And then here of late, because of school, I felt guilty about reading stuff for fun because I was supposed to be studying and doing other stuff. So I haven't done it a whole lot. But I have several books on the shelf that I'm like, one day I'm going to read that. Now that I feel like I'm done. I truly have all the degrees I think I'm going to get. I have all the certifications and exams and stuff like that. Everything's done. So now I feel like, in addition to reading for my profession, because it's always changing, but now I can also read for fun again. And the Longmire series is something I plan on reading. I got started on one and then I felt guilty and had to put it down because I was supposed to be working on school. And I'm one of those that the book was always better. The book is always better, in my opinion. But the Longmire series, I think I'm going to work on. Some Jack Carr books. I've got a few of those that I'm going to read as well. I'm currently reading Gray Man. I have not watched the movie, but I'm reading the book first before I watch it. And yeah, so reading stuff for fun, and that's for me. Oh, and another one as well is CJ Box. I think that's who it is, or CB Box, CJ Box. I don't know. He writes another similar series along the lines of Longmire, and I watched that television show and didn't realize it was a book series until after watching it and went, oh crud, I probably should have read the books first. So that's my guilty pleasure, is reading, and I'm looking forward to be able to doing that more. Down below in the comments, what I want you to do is let me know what is your guilty pleasure that you like to do, and do you feel like you're doing it enough that you're getting a healthy reset? And again, these should be healthy guilty pleasures, not anything toxic or harmful, you know? Okay. Well, through the faint wall here, I can hear that the kid has woken up and has started to cry. And as a new dad, that's my cue. So thanks so much for watching. And as always, it's Chris Mack.